Good morning, good day, good evening, and wherever you are, you watch lovers all over the world. Yet again another review. It's been quite a while since I had one of my watches on display. This one came to me about a week ago, and it's a very special watch, and that's the main reason why I wanted to introduce this watch to you. What we have here is a Precista watch. It's what in the whiz world is called a homage watch, because this is actually a rebuild of the infamous watch that all dates back all the way back to the late 1930s. And as you can see by its design, it's a pilot watch, and it dates back to 1938. There were several brands that had this model currently then. For instance, the most well-known is the Longines brand, the Swiss watch manufacturer. They made this type of watches during World War II. Now, this specific model in those days was worn by a Czech Air Force squadron. I believe it's number 312, which I can also show you later on display, because it's engraved at the back of the watch. It's a Czech Air Force squadron that was assigned to military actions before and during the first part of World War II out of England. And this is one of the main reasons that it was Time Factors, a watch company from the United Kingdom, that decided already years ago to have this watch reissued. I will pull it up a little more closer to the lens, so you can have a closer look at this beautiful watch. You can see it has a bit of a cushion case design, but what's remarkable on this model are the nice cut edges of the casing. The case is all the way polished. When you look at it from the side, you can see the steep flow of the lugs towards the down direction there, and also you can see the drilled lug holes, which makes it a bit easier for people to change the strap. Now, the size of this watch would be about 41 millimeters, and it's equipped with a very nice crown. The crown is very well etched with the Precista P on it there, on the crown, and it's very well etched also on the outer side to ensure a firm grip while you're winding. Now, the winding of this watch is really a pleasure, because it winds like butter through a knife. Sorry, like a knife through a butter. One more special detail I'm not able to show you because it has a solid case back. The movement of this watch, it's in fact an AS1130, which is actually a manual wind watch. Easy to recognize by the second subdial there at the 6 o'clock position. The thing is that Eddie Platz from Time Factors, who issued this watch, managed to get hold of some new old stock movements, movements that date back to the early 50s, 60s. I believe the 60s was the last period that these movements were assembled. And it's an AS1130 movement. AS stands for Anton Schild, if I'm not mistaken. He was a Swiss or maybe German watchmaker. This idea for this watch came from Eddie Platz at Time Factors UK, but it took quite a while to get this watch in the condition he wanted it, because the problem was that during World War II, pilots needed this watch for navigation, and they never thought that they would need any water resistance on a watch like this, so it wasn't really an issue back then. The trick is, though, if you look at the watch and you check out the crystal there, you can see also the red marker at the 12 o'clock position. Now, you can easily turn this marker when you turn the bezel. Now, the thing is that the bezel is also fitted with the crystal of this watch, which is acrylic, by the way, to give it a more vintage look. Now, the thing is that Eddie Platz wanted a water resistance of at least 20-30 meters, and it took him years to design the way to do that. So it now currently has a 30 meters water resistance, and you can still have this nice feature of setting the marker to any position you like with the bezel and crystal moving. So this is really very special. The turning of this bezel is very easy. It's not too easy that it might move from itself, but it's just firm enough to stick where it's supposed to stick. So this is a very nice feature. The lume on this watch is really incredible. What I usually do when I go to bed, I charge up my lume on the watches by holding them close to a spotlight for about 15 seconds. And this one really shines all the way through the night. It's a very nice greenish lume. The legibility is also very, very good on this watch. Also guaranteed by the crystal clear acrylic. That's a little risen here from the case. You can see it gives a nice classic and vintage look on this specific Precista, which is, by the way, model number PRS-9. If you want to have a closer look, and also if you want to know more about the design of this watch and how it was manufactured, I suggest you check out the Time Factors website using the tz/uk.com website and click on the Time Factors banner. You can choose there from various brands which are issued by Eddie Platz, and he has very nice detailed drawings of the design and the manufacturing of this watch. Now we take a look at the case back. I hope I can put this on display a bit. Let me put it a little closer to the lens and better lighting. You can see there, this is the logo, the emblem of the 312th Squadron of the Czechoslovakian Air Force. And it says on the bottom, there's a Latin speech there, which says non multi sed multa, which means as much as not much but many. That's the official translation of their motto. You can also see it has a water resistance of 30 meters there. Now the engraving is done very nicely, very sharp, very detailed, and there's the model number, PRS-9. Also you can see it has 4 firm screws that hold the case back to the watch case. Very nice. And it's all polished. You might expect a brushed finish, but back then and also now these cases are polished. It's currently on a ostrich strap. The thing is that I do have the original strap, but I wanted to not to use that. I wanted to save it a bit. It's currently on an ostrich strap, and it's an Invicta strap actually, but it suits the watch very well, I believe. I'm always in favor when I have a black dial to strap it on a dark brown or any kind of brown tan strap. The watch comes in this very nice wooden case. I will open it up for you. This has some very nice features I will show you. First of all, it comes with a Time Factors cleaning cloth, which is still in unused condition. And furthermore, Eddie Platz made the whole set complete by getting this special leather, vintage leather pouch manufactured by the Aero company. I believe it's a Scottish firm, and they really give this watch a very vintage feel. Now I've used the pouch so far to have this extra strap. I will show you the original strap that it comes in. This is the original strap. And it comes, as you can see, in the famous pilot style. And the Precista brand is nicely printed in the back of the strap there. Now this strap has a what they call bronzed hardware. This is one of the keepers there, a metal one. I'm not getting a clear picture here, that's too bad. And this is the roller bar buckle. It's a roller bar there. Very nice touch. It gives it a vintage look to the strap. Now, from the guy where I purchased this watch from, he had a very nice vintage strap made. This is a handmade, I believe it's a stack strap. I don't know if the pronunciation is right, but that's it. With a very thick leather, very supple though, and also with a vintage looking buckle there. Very nice. But then again, this pouch is really a very nice touch. Looks very good. It's made by a company especially for Eddie Platz of Time Factors, the Arrow company. You can see the label there. Of course, in the box, which is of excellent quality and very thick wood, you can see the Eddie Platz famous handwriting there, well known all over the UK among the watch world, stating this watch is from April 2012. There's also a serial number on the card there, handwritten by Mr. Eddie Platz. And the top of the case, you have the Precista, and then the name there of the some Czech words, which I unfortunately don't know. I don't know what it says, but I'm sure there's something to do with the watch or the Czech Air Force. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this small review of this Precista PRS-9. I'm sure happy with this watch. And I want to thank you all for watching, and see you next time on one of my reviews. Take care. Bye bye.